Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 22, Shadows of the Iron Gods. Be quiet, laptop. No one likes you. How's everyone doing? Everyone good?
Yeah, good.
So last we left our intrepid adventurers, you had been exiled rather unceremoniously from Starfall. When it came to your attention that, for whatever reason, you currently don't know, the League has declared you traitors. And several groups of Gearsman robots were sent after you to either apprehend you or kill you. Again, we don't know. For whatever crimes you committed. However, you were contacted by a group of Kelid rebels who want to see Kevoth Kul, the Black Sovereign, returned to power, or another Kelid barbarian taking control of Starfall. Supposedly, they had allied with your technically captain, Zernabeth, to overthrow the Lord Commander of the Technic League, whose name escapes me right now, annoyingly.
Fantasy name person.
Yeah. So she wants to overthrow the captain of the Technic League. Supposedly because something he is doing is not only dangerous for the League, but also dangerous for Starfall and for all of Numeria. And so in that, who's typing?
Sorry.
Mute button.
You got it.
So in that vein, you've been sent with orders from Zernabeth to chase up whatever leads you found when you were exploring the wrecks of the what was the ship called? The Cataphracts. Yes. And so you now find yourself in the Smokewood, where the wizard tower of the mysterious Furcus Zood lies, chasing some lead about some prophet named Cassandali. So the episode opens then with the four of you inside the recently vacated camp of a group of hill giants. And
they betrayed us before we could betray them.
Yes, quite. Ostensibly, I guess, discussing what your next move is. So what do we see you guys? What do we see you doing?
I guess.
How's everyone's health and stuff looking?
I've used most of my good spells.
Yeah, same here. I think you see Malus just puffed out and wanting a rest, just almost asleep, I guess.
So Malus, you sort of drift a little bit. You're in that like nodding state where it's especially adorable because you're a cat. You're like nodding and then like jerking yourself awake. When you go into like that micro nap, for the briefest second, it feels like someone is watching you.
Oh God.
But not in like a malicious way. Almost like a mother watching over a child while they sleep.
Oh. Well, that's all right then. I think, if anything, I kind of embrace it and just carry on.
Okay.
Napping for that split second, but
So you guys see Malus like nodding and falling asleep. What do you do?
I've got some sort of quite fancy but relatively easy to pick up tent, so I'm doing that.
I mean, there's tents around. There's like 3 like enormous
Oh yeah.
tents.
I'm
thought there's
going to. I'm going to let my curiosity get the better of me, and I'll go take a look around the immediate surroundings of the camp for interesting herbs for my potions.
Okay, sure. Why didn't you give me a survival check?
Okay. And then I get lost. No, I didn't.
No, you don't. So as you start walking around in circles, like expanding circles from the camp, you find some interesting herbs that have grown in this area. They appear to be I don't know, something like worm's wood or wolfsbane or something like that, but they have a slightly like charcoaly type of scent.
Charcoaly.
And it kind of rubs off on your hands like it almost like coal rubbing off on your hands when you rub the leaves.
Ooh.
And you also find there are footprints, so like giant footprints from the hill giants, leading from the camp to the southeast, through the forest, and also leading sort of to the east through the forest.
Okay, I'm not gonna start following them, but I make note of where they are, so we can start following them tomorrow.
Yep.
So the weird charcoaly rubby plant.
Yeah, it looks like
could I make cool camouflage of it or something?
I don't know. You could probably use it in making. It might make like effective smoke bombs or something like that.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I put some, take some with me so I can make some smoke bombs.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't make smoke bombs, so now I have nicer things for smoke bombs in case I actually end up ever using those.
Yeah. We'll say you've got like 5 uses of these smoke herbs, and if you use them in something that has
smoke in them,
it'll either give it like a +1 to the DC or make the radius like 5 foot bigger.
Okay, I'll add smoke herbs.
Yeah.
Yay!
And yeah, so what about the rest of you? Are you doing anything as Iscarf is off being an herbalist?
How bad do the giants' tents smell of giants?
I mean, yeah, they reek of giants.
In that case, I'm setting up my own tent.
Okay, so you're doing that. Philip, we can't hear you from where you've got your laptop.
Alright, moving it back.
As much as we want to see the dogs.
Alright, it's gonna be a bit more shaky because it's on my lap.
Yep.
That's cool.
Okay, so do you guys just sort of rest for the night then, and
Yeah, prepare spells in the morning.
Yeah.
okay.
If anyone needs healing, I could chuck a healing bomb at you using my
I don't
last.
seem to have any heal damage, any healing needed, which is a rare occurrence for me.
I need 26 healing, so.
How much healing do I need?
Okay, well, essentially, if anyone bunches up around whoever is the primary healing target, they get the minimum healing as well.
Sure.
So I'll just chuck the. No, I clicked the wrong button. So cure moderate wounds is the spell I had prepared. So
Okay.
someone gets 8 plus 8, I guess, and someone
Yeah.
gets 9.
Is your caster level 8 or is it 7?
Oh yeah, I should check. I think it might actually be 7.
Yeah, because you're only a level 7
yeah,
alchemist.
true. Yeah, so 7. So 8 plus 7 for whoever got the primary hit, and
Mhm.
what was
So
it?
so
2d8.
15 for rock, and then whoever.
Yeah, and then 9, I think, for whoever.
Yeah.
Was standing around this general vicinity.
Can't find my
Yeah.
HP.
So what do your healing bombs look like?
Probably their failed attempts at making plague bombs again, but that I retrofitted to
Yeah.
work as healing bombs. They probably cause some sort of an uncontrolled regenerative growth that is a failed attempt at causing cancer.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
It's failed cancer, which
Yeah.
heals instead of
Great.
causes cancer.
Excellent. Perfect. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
It's some sort of a icky green smoke.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, and
we'll
so you'll
try
have that,
some
and then if you rest, you guys will heal another 8. So I think that should put most of you on full, I guess.
Press.
I'm nearly there. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Let me just have a look.
Okay.
So during the night, I guess it's Malice.
She was taking watches.
Yep.
Yes, yeah, but this is not something that happens in the waking world. So Malice, you fall asleep, and it's a surprisingly restful sleep. Like you haven't had a night this good, in a while. Do you normally have like quite is it a bad dream kind of person, or are you just not usually a very heavy sleeper?
Oh no, I'd say Malus is quite a heavy sleeper. I think, yeah, she does a lot of really nasty things and then just sleeps it off. Just, yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
But this is an even more restful sleep, so probably a bit longer, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So during while you're asleep, you're having a dream about something, and the rest of the world around you seems to melt away. You find yourself standing on a like a rock, surrounded by like open sea. Okay, and it's nighttime and it's pitch black, and there's, well, not pitch black, there's a huge full moon in the sky. You can see all the stars around you.
Okay.
And you can feel there's something in this dream that's almost like a magnetic pull, pulling you what you recognize as eastward, like pulling you to the east.
East.
Yeah, and on the horizon you look out across this big, like incredibly calm, still sea. The night sky is almost perfectly reflected. There's just the hint of ripples as the water bumps up against the rock and then passes away.
Okay.
And you think you see right on the horizon, like gossamer wings, just fluttering, with like silvery dust falling from them into the water.
Okay, right.
And then you drift off again into blissful blackness. And then everyone and then everyone has a restful night's sleep, and you find yourself awake in the morning. It is a Dawn comes with rosy fingers, and it is a clear day.
Nice.
You can see the smoke rising from the wizard's tower,
Do we
deeper
have
in the
any
forest.
indication what's causing that smoke?
No, you know from rumors that it's coming from. Well, you can see the top of the tower, right? There's this conical shape of the top of a tower with smoke coming off it.
Okay. Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean it's only
Something's still active in there. Clearly.
it's only like 300 feet away from you, so.
Question: is this smoke billowing kind of similar to the gossamer wind with the silver dust?
No. This
Nothing.
almost looks like anathema to what you saw in your dream.
Gotcha. Okay. Right.
So do you say anything to your companions when you awake?
Yeah, I just kind of wake up. Well, no, I would be still asleep, so I just wake up and just be like, ah, that was the greatest sleep, and just tell everyone, just have you ever felt so tranquil to just be on a rock and see? And then I just say it as if it was an everyday thing, just and see how they react. And if they say no, then I'll just be like, yeah.
I
Wouldn't
look
expect
at you
you to.
like you're crazy.
Fair enough.
He is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very accurate assessment.
Okay. So what do you guys do?
I guess first got to prepare spells. That takes an hour, doesn't it?
Yes. I'm assuming after you've done all of that.
Okay. Should we go towards the tower?
Yeah, I'll comment on the giant tracks that I found during my last night excursion into the woods.
Okay, so Malus, Eastgarth tells you that there are giant tracks leading to the east.
Okay.
In
Right.
Yeah.
the map
Hmm.
of the butterfly to the east.
Yes,
Yeah,
there was a mention on
Oh yeah.
on the giant's map
Hmm.
about some giant bug.
Oh yeah.
Right. Hmm. Okay, so you say to the east. Hmm.
Yep, I can show them where I saw them last night. I assume the tracks are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's these giant tracks, set like two sets, stomping through the woods, eastwards from your camp.
Do we know how far away the butterfly is from the map?
No, the map is really poorly drawn.
Okay.
I feel that we
Hmm,
don't
I
want to
think-
get distracted. We want to find out what's going on. I think Wizard Tower.
So let me get this straight. The butterfly is heading towards the east. Is that? I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah, so your both your dream
Mm-hmm.
and a set of footprints were heading
leading.
to the east.
Gotcha. Hmm.
Just
We should go east, guys. We need
Just
to.
a crazy idea. Maybe it's some sort of a mind-controlling butterfly that lures people to the east.
Yes.
Eat them.
It is also completely unrelated to the issues facing the Technic League at the moment.
But I tell you, you'll be able to just relax a little. You need a rest, guys. I'm telling you.
That
Can we-
totally doesn't sound brainwashed.
Can we kill it and take its wings and sell them for a lot of gold?
Why would you want to kill it? It's a butterfly. It's the one thing I will not kill
Who are
voluntarily.
you? What have you done with Mulhus?
Yeah, I
Nice.
just look at Malus like he's crazy again.
So there's a wizard's tower. Should we go check that out?
Yes, let's go check out the
Oh.
wizard's
Oh,
tower.
Rock, you'll follow me, won't you? I just try and pull Rock towards me.
I start walking towards the wizard tower.
Why has... What are you doing? Why have all my cameras frozen in OBS? That's very strange.
They work for me.
Oh no, there we go, they're fixed. Okay, never mind. Okay,
Alright.
so you're gonna go to the tower then?
We're doing the tracks afterwards.
Okay, cool. So you make your way through the forest. It's not very far to the Wizard's Tower. It's only sort of like I said, it's about a 300 feet distance from the camp. And you come out into this big clearing, and standing before you, let me find the description of what the tower looks like. So the sort of a towering stone structure rising high above the tops of the surrounding trees. The stone walls, well, the walls are made of stone and metal, are stained black with greasy soot. Sort of it gets more and more stained as you go towards the top. And there are all of these chimneys on top belching smoke. There are a few very narrow windows, and they're slatted with like thick metal grills. And then on the front of the building, there is this sort of large, like rounded rectangular metal door, fitted into the wall. There's no doorknob or handle. All there is sort of a 2-inch wide hole in the center of the door, and the edges of this like square hole have been like twisted, and like the metal is twisted and like cracked and stressed. And there's
Does
a
it
bunch
look
of
like-
a bunch of footprints around the front of this tower.
I assume the twisted bits look like a giant has tried to twist them open.
Yes, it looks like
yeah.
something very strong has applied a lot of force to whatever was in this hole.
Yeah.
Right.
So, also, does the metal look like, what was it, glausite? Or,
No, this is just steel.
okay.
Okay. So
I mean,
do-
I have an adamantine hammer. So
Yeah, or an
Yeah.
adamantine axe.
I think surely there's a magic way of opening the door.
yeah, but that's less fun. Rock, go.
Yeah. We
Can
apply
I
violence
try
to
and
the
work
door.
out, use detect magic to work out what spells are on the door?
Yes, you can do that.
Cool. Do I need a spellcraft check for that then?
No, you just cast detect magic. You look at the door, and you can't detect any magic on this door.
Hmm.
It is a magicless door.
Alright, adamantine hammer time then, I guess.
okay, hammer.
So
Or axe.
Really missed the door.
yeah, I guess you can just smash on this door, but I mean, that's not how it's written in the adventure of how you're meant to do it. But no, that's absolutely fine. You can just wail on this door if you want. It'll take you. What's like your average damage on your hammer?
So it'll be 12 plus 24, so 30.
Okay, it'll take you about a minute of like smashing on this door, to break it down. You crack it off its hinges, and you break the locks, and you're able to like wrench it open, and sort of you open the door and you see like a lit corridor, and let's move you onto the map. Yeah. So you find yourself in a short metal corridor. There are 3 doors ahead of you. Again, they're the same. These metal like rectangular rounded corners, metal doors. They've all got wheels in them, instead of holes in the center.
I'd like to take this moment to remind you that I get automatic detect traps.
I was well aware of that, and I was about to look at your character sheet. Can you just tell me what your perception bonus is, and I'll write that down.
My perception is 11.
11. Perception 11. Okie dokie. I'm not rolling anything right now.
It's okay, guys. She's not rolling anything right now. Right.
Okay, so yeah, you get there. There's a door directly ahead of you. One on the right, one on the left.
Is there any indication as to where these are going on the doors?
Nope, they are plain metal doors.
Can
Right.
I detect a magical aura coming from one?
No. The only thing that appears to be magical in here, is the lights, are like glowing like rocks hanging from the ceiling.
Well, they won't for anything.
Not really. So what do you do?
All right. I go up to one of the doors and just see if I can listen to anything or just hear anyone through the metal door.
Okay,
Probably naively.
which door?
I'm going to start with the one on our left.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Gladly.
You don't hear anything through that door, and you should. Let's just move you.
Oh yeah.
Move you
Sorry, I
here.
should have moved.
Yeah.
Oop. Oop, oop.
And
Okay.
a double check. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So you don't hear anything at that door.
Okay.
All right,
listen.
let's listen to the door on the right.
Okay, give me a perception check. You also do not hear anything.
All right.
One of you open a door.
Hmm?
One of you open a door.
Yeah, only one. I wouldn't advise
Yeah.
both of us.
Actually, I'm gonna stand back while you open the door.
Yeah.
I will too, actually. Rock, go.
Okay, open this door on the right.
Okay, so you begin like turning the wheel, and it's quite a laborious like process. This it like for reference, if you're trying to open a door in combat time, it's a full round action to open the door. So it's a full like 6 seconds of turning this wheel to get it open.
I'm sure that will never be relevant here.
Yeah, and so you open the door, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Yay!
So you pull open this door, and within you see a pair of pristine looking robots. They're holding big like kite shields that are made of like some kind of polymer, and they have warhammers each.
Right.
Oop.
Oh, hang on, I don't think I cleared the old turn order, so let me just delete all of these off.
My tradition of rolling terribly for initiative continues.
I've got mage armor up, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Oh wait, hang
usual
on. Who's not
ups.
on here?
Yeah, I haven't even disabled
I haven't
the
run yet,
old.
so I
Yeah,
thought-
yeah. Pete, you haven't rolled.
Oh
yet.
yes.
Oh, good.
And let's grab. Where are you, these guys? Grab that character sheet. Roll an initiative. Oh, that was nice. Great.
Ooh.
Hang on, what? My initiative modifier is not +1.
No, 10.
No, it's 10.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's 0.1 in the tiebreaking.
Oh.
Yeah. So Matthew, you react first. So
I can't
Rock.
actually see anything.
Yeah, like Rock gets the door open, and you hear, like the scuffling of feet, and it looks like Rock is like taking a step back.
Okay.
Do you say anything, Rock? Like you have enough time to like say something to.
Saying thing isn't rock style. He might go.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to move here, and then I can see one of them. So
Yep.
I am going to say to him in Androphan, I don't suppose we can persuade you that we are guests of the master and want to see him.
Okay, they don't respond.
Right. In that case, Gloomblind. No, that seems overkill for the first monster.
Also, they're not living.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
They cannot be targeted by that spell.
I'm gonna go invisible.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
If in doubt, go invisible.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not. That's silly because I've got a thingy to start with.
Yeah.
So in that case,
Yeah, you have sneak attack this round if that's something you want to do.
let's start with an acid splash. See how that does.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't want to start casting spells that I can't recover. 15 damage.
Okay, yeah, I think that hits their touch.
Flat-footed.
It is flat-footed touch, so it's probably just 10. Yep. Okay.
How much
So
damage does it seem to be doing the full damage?
no, no,
Oh,
definitely.
dear.
It's a robot. Okay, so the two riot suppressors, their hammers they their arms, their joints like drop a little bit, and then both of their hammers like ignite in like electricity, and they're gonna step up to Rock,
Ah.
So of course it's
and they're gonna hit you with their hammer. So it's just the first attack on each of these rolls.
okay.
So the first one for 31,
That probably hits. I'm
and
not
it's
raging, so it might be
20 non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal. Is it,
Non-lethal, yep.
how is that going to work with my damage resistances? We've got electric and
It still gets reduced by damage resistance.
Okay.
Um,
Does it count as electrical?
no, it's just it's bludgeoning non-lethal damage. The electricity is just that's what it's a stun weapon.
Okay. I'm not raging for my D. I've only one right now, so
Yeah.
non-lethal.
And then the second one gets a 29 for 21 non-lethal.
Okay. I'm just going to be knocked out soon enough. You guys have got this on top.
Jeez.
Malice.
Okay, so I'm going to take a 5-foot step back, and I think for safety, I'm going to cast Protection from Technology on myself.
Sure.
I was. I could protect Rock, I guess, but I don't think I've got anything that's not area of effect. And considering how close this thing is, I really think this is the best thing I can do right now.
Yeah. Okay, if that's what you want to do, you can do it. I'm not going to stop you.
Oh God, I'm doing
What?
something wrong, guys. I'm
No,
sorry.
It's
In
your
advance.
character. You get to decide what you do.
Yeah. All right. I have cast it. Continue.
Okay. So that's just a +2 to your AC and
It is
Plus
plus
two
2 to
saves?
AC and 2
Yeah.
saves
Yeah.
against robots. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Rock. It is your turn.
So I'm unfortunately confined. Can't,
Yes.
Yeah.
go fully to town on these guys, but
Mhm.
let's get angry, but not enlarging angry. So,
Yeah. Getting angry.
yes. And again, I
Just-
can't swing my hammer on this, so I'm just gonna have to do a ridiculous whirlwind of natural attacks
Mhm.
on this guy in front of me.
Yeah, go for
Just
it.
saying, if I can come there, I can essentially bottleneck them to hit me.
That is sensible. Unfortunately, Rock is not sensible. This is a problem we're gonna have. That. All right. So claws, bites, claws.
Okie dokie. So their AC is that. So it's a hit, a hit, a hit, and a hit. And none of these ignore hardness, right?
No.
So let's do some math. 24, 23, 24. And then it's 4 attacks.
Yeah.
So you do 50 damage.
And that's still respectable.
It's still up.
No.
Um,
Okay.
Escarf?
I guess I'll move here and I don't know. I'll throw a shock bomb in the intersection here so it doesn't actually hit Rock.
Yeah.
But it only gets minimum damage, but
Mhm.
I can hit it like on a 10 or something.
Yeah.
It's a shock bomb. You could throw it, and it will hit me, and it'll be fine. Probably. Maybe not.
Oh, 22 damage would be fine.
What's
Maybe
the
not.
minimum damage?
I think it's 10 right
10.
now.
Okay. Oh, taken.
So increase by 50% because they're robots, minus hardness. So you do a little bit.
Okay.
Matthew.
Wow, okay. We've not killed any of them yet.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't like that laugh.
It's almost like you've stepped into more difficult parts of the adventure.
Why don't we close the door on them? Can we do that?
With a full round action.
And Rock is standing in the way.
If Rock does it on his turn, he can close the door. And
I think I'm going down on their turn, to be honest.
Yeah, but then I can step there and I can
Yeah.
just stand there while they hit me.
should we see what's behind door number 1?
Really?
That's a terrible idea. Don't do it.
That's probably a bad idea.
Okay, I'm gonna go invisible and over here.
Okay, so you just use your vanish wand.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Rock. So these two riot suppressors, the one standing directly in front of you, readies its hammer, brings it down to start wailing on you.
Non-lethal work with temporary hit points, by the way. But
They just count. So non-lethal counts up. So the temporary hit points just count as the when your total hit points are equal to your non-lethal hit points, you fall unconscious.
so temporary is still added. Temporary is still...
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Maybe I can survive one more round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the hammer attacks from the first one.
Fingers crossed. No.
So is that 2 hits?
Yes.
So that's
So-
20, 35 non-lethal.
That'll be -6, so 29.
Yeah, and then he also gets his stun gun, which doesn't provoke because it's integrated.
Okay.
For 2 attacks. 12 on touch.
I'm gonna have to actually look. 12 on touch, so my dexterity is lowered right now. Alright, so my touch is 12, so that's a hit, right?
Yeah.
So that's another 6 and then 8. Both
So-
non-lethal.
And -6 again, so it's another 8. So
Mhm.
I'm adding 37.
Yeah.
I'm still up.
What? How much are you on right now?
Alright, I am on. Right, so this is going to be. Sorry, this is confused. 76. So I am on 21.
Ooh.
Okay. So the second guy then will start hitting you. So the hammers. What's your AC?
Like 14.
Okay, so yeah, he does. Does he knock you out with both of those?
The second one probably does. I haven't actually done that. 21. So yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you fall unconscious. Let's just give
Right.
you.
This is what happens when I don't take proper positioning and use my hammer against robots.
Okay, so you're unconscious, and then the robot's gonna move up, and then fire
God.
his stun gun at Escarf.
Can he move up there
Yeah, he can 5-foot step.
through a corner?
Oh yeah, I guess that's a good point. So he'll stay there.
Good. Okay.
Malice.
Right.
Rock has just fallen unconscious to the ground after being like wailed on by a.
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, should I deactivate Rage or not at this point?
Yes, yeah. No, you lose rage at this point.
Okay.
Okay, so Malice is furious because she knows the right spell, but she hasn't prepared it. So she is going to quick study disable construct in exchange for lightning bolt, which is a 4-out action. But next turn, she will be ready to take some robots down.
I drew lightly.
What am I googling for? 1 damage. I just want to see, because I think Rock should have. It won't matter because it'll only go into the temporary hit points that you just lost. But
I mean, if I need to, I've got Raging Vitality or whatever it is, and I don't need to lose Rage.
oh, if you have raging vitality, then you're still raging when you're unconscious.
Okay. And I guess I can't take an action to stop it. It just happens.
Yeah, and you have to be able to take an action to stop raging.
Okay. I don't need to keep track. I don't have my pad of paper here.
Yeah. So you're unconscious and you lose a round. And then it's Escarf's turn.
I'm gonna chuck down my shield, extract, and go stand on Rock's body.
Oh,
Okay, sure.
Okay. I was gonna do some grease, but now
You could still
No,
grease.
I can just stand here like a chump while they bang on my plate armor.
Okay.
It's going to be fun.
Matthew.
okay. In that case, move back here. I'm not trying to use the invisibility if I'm not in risk of them coming anywhere near me anytime soon.
Mhm.
How beaten up does this guy look?
Oh, he's nearly dead.
What about the other one? How beaten up does he look?
Literally hasn't taken any damage.
How many? Fuck it. Snowball on this guy.
Okay.
That's gonna do too much damage. It's gonna be a waste of a level 1 spell.
The party
30.
member is down. It's not away.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yes,
goes
wow.
down.
Very nice.
Okay. And then the other guy then. Let's just move you over here. We'll 5-foot step and start wailing on Escarf.
On the dwarf in plate armor. This is what Iceguard lives for.
27 and 31.
Nope.
And then the stun gun. 18 touch.
18 does hit.
You take 2 non-lethal damage
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Malice, it's your turn.
Right. So, I now 5-foot step here. Can I touch the right suppressor from here?
Yes, but it has cover.
Okay, well I would like to cast Disable Construct on it.
Okay, are you casting that before you walk up to it? Or are you walking up to it then casting it?
Well, it's a touch spell, so I have to.
No, you can
No,
you can
touch it and keep it in your hand.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oak.
Well, I guess I will have. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
will do
you when you cast a touch spell, you get a free touch in that turn. So you can cast the spell, then walk up to it, then touch it all in one
that.
turn.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
can do
Miles
that.
would have known that. So,
Yeah.
Yep. So I shall do that. So please, can I have a will save?
Can you make me a melee touch attack first, please?
I probably can. Okay. Melee touch attack. This is going to be good.
That is a hit, even
Oh,
with cover. So it will make a will save
Yep.
and roll a 7.
Yep, that does not save.
Yeah. Okay. So what does disable construct do? Do you have the?
So it becomes helpless, and you have to save each round at the end of the turn to shake the effect.
Okay.
Just out of interest, is it immune to magic? I'm guessing not. So the rest is.
No, it's not.
All right, the rest is irrelevant.
Yeah. Okay. Rock, you're unconscious. Escarf, it's your turn.
So it's helpless.
Yes,
Yep.
it's currently helpless.
How did coup de grace work again?
You take 4-round action. Do you have a weapon out?
Yes, I think so.
What weapon do you have out?
My war axe, adamantine war axe.
Okay, sure. So so you just make a free critical hit. So just roll your crit damage.
Okay, so that's I guess twice 15 or 15 plus 7 or however you want to take it.
Yeah, is a war axe not a ×3 weapon?
It
I feel
might
like
be.
axes are normally ×3.
I should probably check it out. Oh yeah, it is a ×3, so I'll
Yeah, so just
roll
roll your
roll one more.
yeah.
So 15, 7, 10.
So that's 25 add 7 is 32, but you won't get you can't kill it with this because constructs are immune to death effects, which is what coup de grace is.
Okay. Yeah, I just sink my axe wherever I think its CPU might be or whatever.
Yeah, and you just like carve into its like chest plate, and the adamantine just tears through really easily. Matthew.
Yes. How dead does this guy look?
I mean, he's just taken a big axe to the chest, but that's all that's been done to him.
Okay. I'm gonna become invisible again. Yay!
Okay, cool. The right suppressor then needs to make a will save. Is this like one of those that it's full round action to make the save?
Yeah, it has to do the save at the end of the turn. So
End of the turn. Okay,
Yeah.
same thing.
Mhm.
Okay. I assume a 14 is a fail.
Yes, it is. So
Okey-dokey.
it remains helpless.
Yep. And then it's your turn.
Okay, so I am probably going to. I didn't think this far ahead. I will. There's no point doing that. Grease is not going to help because it's a robot. So I will just kind of take a step back because I don't want to be in its line of fire, and I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself just in case.
Okay, sure. Rock, you're still unconscious.
Okay.
And then
Well, I'm
Alexi.
gonna coup de grace again.
yeah, go for it.
I think that's how much damage I do.
Yeah, that looks right. So 29. It's not dead yet.
Oh my god.
Matthew?
I'm not a DPS powerhouse like Rock is.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I'm not wasting my other spells on it. It's got to be an acid splash.
Yeah, sure.
Which is somewhere there. 12.
You do an entire 2 damage to it. It's not dead yet.
Sneak attack.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
with the sneak attack.
Ah.
Oh my god.
It rolls a 17.
That's not a save.
Okay, then it dies. It gets yeah, Malice, are you gonna do anything to kill it, or are you just gonna wait for Escarf to finish it off?
Yeah, I just want to watch it.
Okay, yeah. So Escarf, how do you kill this robot?
Well, I've been digging around for its CPU for two axe hits now. I guess I finally find it.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
And I crush it with an axe, or I guess slice it in two, or depending on how big it is.
Yep. Yeah, you just carve this thing in twain, and there is no more robot.
Okay.
Let me just find something real quick. Yeah, let me just copy that. Sorry, there was a handout I was meant to make and I forgot to make because I'm a moron. So you look around this room and it looks to be like a security office of some kind, maybe. Where's
It was-
the?
Probably heal Rock as well,
So
by the way.
we should probably do something about Rock.
Yes, so Rock is currently unconscious on the ground. What do you guys want to try and do to make him not?
Do I have a potion?
Did heal checks do anything about non-lethal wounds?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've been trying to read around, but I
Heal
can't
is
find
not
anything
a very
definitive.
good skill unless you
Okay.
like delve quite deep into it.
We've
Okay.
got a wonder cure like wounds, but that's recover some of the
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm just
yeah.
trying to find an excuse to not use it, but
Oh,
well. I'll just spam what your light wound wand.
Yeah.
As soon as I find it. Here it is. I'll boop. And I'll
Okay.
just keep booping until you tell me to stop.
Yeah.
At some point, Rock.
Yeah.
Stand
So
up
so
item.
inside this room, sort of large storage racks, some kind of like sticky like odor or sickly odor, sorry. And there's a lot of like furniture and stuff that's gone moldy, and the whole room's like kind of damp. It's been left alone for quite a while. Searching through, however, you do find a crate, which appears to be unopened. And upon going through it, you find 11 batteries.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it looks like this hasn't been lived
Yeah.
in for a while.
Alexi, me giving a description of the room was cue for you to just spam cure light
Okay.
wounds.
then I'll just spam it some more.
Yeah, and yeah.
Should I stop spamming?
Whenever Philip's happy, I guess.
So does non-lethal go above your hit points when it stops?
No, it stops and then it carries over into real hit points, but you wouldn't have lost any of your real hit points.
Okay,
It
so I
would have
would've
just
been
gone
lost-
into your temporary, and then you lost all of those anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would the first heal have actually got me up then?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So it depends. Do we think we're going to meet more non-lethal things? We probably are, right?
Well, no. The thing is, if you're at like 60 non-lethal and 70 HP, and you lose 10 hit points, you fall unconscious.
Okay, so then
Spam more.
yeah, so we've got 76 to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
I'm just going to keep.
Do we want to
pressing.
do that during the break?
Yeah, let's take a break,
Okay.
and then we
Sorry.
can get Rock healed up to full, and when we come back, we will finish exploring, or continue exploring the strange tower of
Listen to
Furcus
that.
Zood. We'll be back in 5. Don't go anywhere.